All right. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Triple Six, coming at you with another comic book haul video. And tonight, before we get things started, man, we got a little bit of everything in this haul video. I got some books from the LCS, as well as I found a flea market that had some comic book long boxes, as well as we got some stuff from online. So, without wasting any more time, let's get this started. First, we've got Free Comic Book Day, number one, Stray Bullets. I got this for $1 out of the flea market, as well as Free Comic Book Day, Hellboy, and Free Comic Book Day, Hack Slash. For $1, I can't beat it. You guys know, if you've been following me, that I've been collecting these action figure variants. We've got Arrow number one, JTC John Tyler Christopher variant, as well as the International Iron Man number one, the infamous Iron Man number one. I've talked about these variants before. Like I said, these are store qualifiers for. So in order for stores to qualify for these, they had to purchase so many of another title, and actually a lot of these action figure variants are pretty scarce, simply because the amount of books that stores had to purchase in order to qualify and unlock this book was a pretty high number, and most stores, this was on books that weren't very popular titles for the most part, and a lot of times stores weren't buying them because they didn't want a large inventory sitting in their stores. Up next, I just like this for the cover, and also bought it because it's a this X-Men number 10. It's a reprint from 2006. It's a Marvel Comics and a Toy Biz from the Mojo series. So I thought that was interesting. I've shown this before. This is that Captain America 431. We've got the first appearance of Free Spirit. Check this out for $1. We've got the Fantastic Four 272. This came out in 1984. This is the first appearance of Nathaniel Richards, I believe, Ramatut, I think, Kang. I have to do a little bit more research on this, but this is what I was able to find just before I put this video to start to put before I put this video together. So by all means, don't take my word for it. I've said it before. Make sure you guys are doing your own research. But this is coming up based on some spec with Kang, possibly with the Time Variance Authority. Check it out. Up next, we've got the Avengers West Coast number 52. This is Master Pandemonium on the cover, and this has something to do with the Scarlet Witch's twins. So, the WandaVision kicked off last week. So, a lot of speculation running high on different titles dealing with the Scarlet Witch and Vision. We've got J2 number one, the first appearance of the Son of Juggernaut. I believe this is a alternate reality, timeline or something. Also found J2 number 6, the first appearance of Magneto. Female Magneto. Nice. Okay. I've seen this before, but just never found one. But at the flea market, man, finally found one. Cool. Got Thanos, Cosmic Power. I think I've shown this book before. Oh, I forgot to mention, I also was in Walmart and picked up a pack of books. We've got the Black Panther number 13. Check this out. We've got the lenticular for what? Spirits of Vengeance number 1, I believe. But a lot of times their lenticular covers doesn't look very good, but this one actually looks really nice, man. And the reason why I bought that Walmart pack was I got another one of these. This was the first book on the first book in the pack, and yeah, let me get this. This is Thor number 1, the Walmart variant. Nice. I just bought these to. I'm working on a run, trying to get all of these. This is the Avengers, the Children's Crusade number 1, number 2, number 3. What's with this camera? I really don't like this camera. I need to get 4. Yeah, 1 through 4. I've shown this book before. Now I'm finding it. Couldn't find it all summer, and now they're just popping up. This Occupy Avengers number 1. Like I said, this may have something to do with uh, the Kate Bishop series coming up, the Hawkeye, or it could have something to do with Sword. Who knows? But anyway, yeah, I found another one. Check this out. This is Birds of Prey number 56. Got the first appearance of Savant. This came out in 2003. I think I've shown these before. I just like this cover. This is Captain America, the Man Out of Time in the 31st Century, number 18. Just a nice She-Hulk cover. We've got She-Hulk number 12. We got Avengers number 1, The Heroic Age. This came out in 2010, man. Be on the lookout for this. This has the first appearance of Azari T'Challa, the child of T'Challa and Storm. Yeah, so who knows? Jim Comics mentioned this, man. Uh, I was at the LCS today and just happened to they had them. Matter of fact, they had 3 copies of this. He also talked about number 6. So be on the lookout if you're interested in these. For some reason, I keep finding this, man. This is Heroes for Hire, number 1. I'm gonna keep buying it if I see it. Why not? And of course, I keep finding this. I can't find that 22 yet, but I haven't given up. This is Superman Batman number 22. This deals with uh, Batman Beyond in continuity, I believe. Precedes that others, is it Superman, Batman, or something. I can't. Yeah, found another one. That out. We've got Spawn 303. Entered the medieval Spawn. Nice. I didn't have this, and I saw that cover. I said, "Yeah, already know. Got to get it." And they also had the black and white. Dope. This here is just a cover buy for me, man. This is the Ultimate X-Men number 41. We've got a David Finch, Wolverine. Here's that cover swipe that I was telling you about not too long ago on the Mosaic number 3, that variant that I showed you that I said is very hard to get. Well, I found another one of these. This is the cover that that Mosaic homaged right here. You got Secret Invasions number 1 of 4. This came out what was it, Wednesday. This is that Green Hornet number 5. At first, I didn't get it, but when I was back at the LCS, I was watching some guys talking about this stuff, and just new books that came out, and they showed this cover. I was like, man, that's the Matrix. Yeah, let me get that. I like that. Of course, this is the talk of the week. We've got Future State, Teen Titans number 1. We've got that cameo first appearance of Red X. It's probably going to go down as a cameo because I think they said he appears in the last page. I haven't read it yet, but when I get a chance this week coming up, I plan on reading it. Already read that Batman Future State and that Wonder Woman Future State. Future State. They're not bad. You haven't read it, it might be worth checking out. We'll see where they're gonna go with this. Anyway, got 2 copies of cover A and I got a cover B. The other talk this week, this weekend, a big book that came out. Got Haha number 1, cover A, and cover B. Nice. I guess this book is doing a little something right now on the secondary market. So I hope you guys got yours. I really wasn't collecting that Ice Cream Man when it came out, but every time I'm checking stuff out, man, people can't talk enough about that series. So I figured when this one came out, I wasn't gonna miss the boat. Ooh. And this was just a cover buy for me. Look at this. This is Buffy the Vampire Slayer for 21. That is just well, it's a strange cover to say, no doubt about it. It's weird. But that all pink, man, this is I think this is a 9/8 book that I got right here. Can you imagine what this looks like in a slab? This thing is beautiful. And another book I found at the flea market. This is Justice Society of America, number 3. I've talked about this book before. There's some speculation that this character may show up in Shazam. Still a little Star Wars. We've got Star Wars, Dr. Aphra number 1, the annual. And while I was digging into Dr. Aphra, I found the annual number 2. And this has some first appearances. We've got the first appearance of Win-Loss and Knock. This is just a cover buy for me. This is Star Wars Princess Leia number 5. Beautiful Terry Dodson cover. This came out, I believe, this week or last week. I think it's this week. This is Star Wars Darth Vader number 9, the design variant. And with all the talk, I had to get these. This is Star Wars number 10. What is this? The first appearance of the Starlight Squadron. I got the cover A and cover B, as well as I got the 1 in 25. Beautiful Terry, another beautiful Terry Dotson cover. Check these out right here. Got Star Wars, Darth Maul, number 3. This, I believe, is the first appearance of the Night Sisters. This came out in 2000. I found these. I got these online, man. I got one, two, three copies, and the variant cover of that. Nice. And found another one at cover price. Star Wars The High Republic number 1, the Stephanie Hans variant. No spec on this. This is just a beautiful Captain Marvel number 1. This came out in 2002. We've got I believe this is an Alex Ross cover. It's nice. Almost forgot before I go further. Speaking of Star Wars, here's that other book I was telling you about. This is the actual second appearance of Ahsoka Tano. This is Star Wars, The Clone Wars, Shipyards of Doom. This is that other cover. This came out before that. In my last haul, I showed this variant. Came out, I think, a DVD set that was released by Target. Anyway, this is the actual second appearance of Ahsoka Tano. And I believe I've shown this before. This is the Mighty Avengers number 13, Secret Invasions. This book is catching a little heat again because of the announcement that Disney made at their investors meeting that they're going to be doing the Secret Invasion on their streaming platform. And I believe I've shown this before. This is Miss Marvel number 12. The first appearance of Red Dagger. I know you guys, I've shown this. I know you've seen this. This is Evil Incarcerated Osborne number 1. And I found another one of these. We've got the Eternals number 1. This was just a cover by. This thing is beautiful. This is Iron Man, Director of S.H.I.E.L.D. number 15. This came out in 2005. It's a Eddie Granoff cover. It's homage to that Jim Steranko, Great Nick Fury, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. number 4. This was just a cover buy for me, man. This thing is dope. FF issue number 1. Look at that. Spider-Man on the FF, on the Fantastic Four in a white costume. That is badass, man. I had to get that. No spec on this either. It's just beautiful Jessica Jones number 1, David Mack cover. I think there was a little heat on this. Something dealing with Noel and King in Black. This is the Guardians of the Galaxy number 9. I still don't quite understand the story, but possibly Star-Lord can be one of the I keep calling them the light bearers, you know, like they something to do Satan. Anyway, he could be one of the possible ones that could be downfall, but we'll see. Anyway, like I said, it was catching a little heat. There was some talk on it, so I found one in the long boxes. I just like the cover on this. This is the West Coast Avengers #1. I just like the artwork. We've got Shield, #4. This came out in 2010. This is a Gabrielle Dell'Otto cover. This is no, my fault. This isn't Gabrielle Dell'Otto. This isn't Dell'Otto. This is Mike Mayhew, the vampire variant. This right here, like I said, I did a thing of a haul a while ago talking about some things that could be happening with Darkhawk, and one possible scenario that we could see them trying to do in the MCU, going into this Annihilation storyline. So I ran into these at that flea market. This is Annihilation Prologue. A beautiful Del Auto. That's where I got Del Auto. A beautiful Del Auto cover. Gabrielle Del Auto. Tongue tied over it. But anyway, I found the prologue as well as one Annihilation Nova 1, 2, 3, and 4. I was glad to find these. Oh, and check out what else I found in the boxes at the flea market. Annihilation Conquest prologue. This is the cameo of Wraith. This came out in 2007. And not only did they have the prologue, they also had the Annihilation Conquest Quasar #1 through 4. So I went on ahead and picked them up. I didn't have them. The market also had this Batman 629 Jason Lives. Dope cover, so I had to get it. Oh, and check these. There was some heat on these during the summer. I wasn't able to find them, and you know how it goes sometimes, man. Out of sight, out of mind, and things just pop up. And I found these at the flea market for $2 a piece. I can't wait to read these. This is Flashpoint, Batman, Night of Vengeance #1, #2, and #3. Nice. I'm looking forward to reading that. I saw the animation a few years ago, and I thought that was just crazy. So I knew I wanted to read these one. Glad I got them. About the Century #2. This came out in 2000. This is the second appearance of Burt Reynolds as Void. Then we've got just a beautiful Guardians of the Galaxy #5, the Battle Lines variant. It's not. This right here. This is Valkyrie #1. This is a, what is it? Jay Ensalado cover. I didn't even realize it, but you know, like I said, once you start finding things, man, other things start coming to you. You know, I was doing that Women of Power. Well, now I'm finding these Women of Marvel covers. This is the Valkyrie #1. It came out in 2010. The Women of Power, Women of Marvel. Like I said, it's a Jay Ensalado cover. I found 2 of these. That's a beautiful cover. And speaking of the Women of Marvel, check this out. I was thrilled to find this. I've seen a lot of people show these, and I was like, man, let's hope I can find that one day. Finally did at the flea market. This is Firestar, the One Shot, Women of Marvel. This is a Stephanie Hans cover. This thing is another Women of Marvel. This is the Savage She-Hulks, Fall of the Hawks. It's a dope cover right there. But my best find at the flea market. I'd been wanting this book all year, all last year, all year long. I almost pulled the trigger a couple of times and bought it on eBay, but I didn't. And it had some moments where it was a high value book and it dropped and it was high again. I never bought it. I can't believe I actually found this in a long box. And of all places, at a flea market. Check it out. Dark Avengers #1. This came out in 2009. We've got the first appearance of Norman Osborn as the Iron Patriot. I couldn't believe it. Could not believe it. Okay, and I don't know if you guys been watching my previous videos, and a lot of them I kept showing the new champions. You know, they were just showing up everywhere, not just in their own title, but they were showing up in other titles or in other books that they weren't even in, but they were just on the cover. And it just got me to thinking, we might see a version of that team in the MCU or possibly on the Disney streaming, because we already know they're setting up for the Young Avengers, and I do think they could be setting up for a champions team. And because of that, I finally decided to put me a run together of the original champion series. So, I'm gonna go through these pretty quickly, but I was really glad to finally get this. This is something I've been wanting a long time, just never got around to getting them, but I guess this was the time. So, without further ado, check it out. Got the champions #1. This came out in 1975. We've got the first team appearance and origin of Angel, Black Widow, Ghost Rider, Hercules, and Iceman. These first 12 are very high grade, and the nice thing about them is they're also a pence variant. So we've got #1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There was some heat on this at the beginning of last year. Possibly having something to do with the Dark Stars. You have to go back and look at one of my older videos. I talked about it. 9, 10, 11, 12. I got 12 issues, all in pence currency, whatever. Got number 13, 14, and I just know this because I had bought one last year, another one from the LCS. This is the first appearance of Swarm. 15, 16, 17. Took me a minute to put these together, man, but I'm really glad that I did. Just to just to show you guys, I like collecting a little bit of everything. I was going through my collection. As I'm putting organizing my books, putting everything in a database. Came across this. I was like, what the hell is this? This is Next Man. Collector's special edition. X-Men, the Neo-Eugenic Experiment Technology. When I got to looking at this and did a little bit more research, check this out. I'm not going to take too long on this, but got to hear this. The Next Men, it was created in the mid-'80s by Roger M.C. Kinsey and Vince Argondesi. Stands in comic book history as one of the true groundbreakers in the liberation of many professionals from the status quo, selling some of the biggest dollar volume for any issues of any independent, being outsold by no other book at its publishers except Bill Willingham's Elementos. Next Man was, with its eclectic neo-Kirby quasi-traditionalist new wave art style, to quote one reviewer, and its refreshing minimalistic writing, a trendsetter. People have heard a lot about the creative arguments, business differences, all the problems and hurdles that were put in the path of the property by some with their own agendas. Yet the characters are still sought after with demands for reprints, merchandise, and stories and new product. So basically, these guys, man, they were before Todd McFarlane and Rob Liefeld and Jim Lee. These guys were looking to break away from the status quo. Uh, you know, do their own thing. They were ahead of their time, man. Just they came in the wrong era, but after I read that, I thought that was kind of fascinating. So because of it, I was like, well, let's see if I can find. I don't even know what the heck it is, but I just thought it was a nice piece of history, and it was worth me going and searching, seeing if I could get them, man. Sure enough, I came across them, and these are some beautiful copies. So here they are, and they're original. This man number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, all of them but number 5. Here mint. Number 5. Just beautiful copies. Like I said, I just thought it was a awesome piece of comic book history, and you know, 666, he's into a little bit of everything, man. So yeah, go. That wraps up this portion of the haul, man. This has been another long one. And this stuff is all in fun, man. I'm having a good time. Last thing I want to do is I got a couple specs. Now, this is just stuff that I'm into and I'm thinking about, and I'm thinking there could be some possibilities. I'm not telling you guys to go out and buy anything. Collect what you like. Just trying to give you guys a heads up on some things that I'm into. Some things that I think might have some legs. Remember that is it that Star Wars 16, that first appearance of Kazuyo Zion? I was telling you about that animated series that he was in. Uh, they're fighter pilots. Anyway, he was handpicked by Poe Dameron. Well, that number 16, man, seems like it's starting to catch a little heat. I've actually seen a couple guys actually starting to talk about that thing now. And I talked about that months ago. So Nice. But anyway, without further ado, we've got Marvel Team Up number 68. This came out in 1978. Like I said, there's no speculation on this. It's just something I was looking at and thinking about and saying we could see this character, man. Especially with what's going on with Doctor Strange. This is one of the people he's gone up against on numerous occasions. We've got the first appearance of Despair. He is the creation of the dweller in darkness, who is a banished demon, and he's one of the Fear Lords. He created Despair to act as his agent on Earth. Despair preys on victims who are in despair, using fear through illusions to strengthen himself. Like I said, I've got a couple of copies of this. Just something. If you think it has any validity, like I said, do your own research, man. But I just want to show you guys some things that I'm into and the way I see things. The last thing, you guys might think I'm a little crazy for this, but I'll tell you what. When I first got back into the game, man, I saw these books, and this was a year and a half ago. I was already priced out. The book was over $1,000, and I was like, yeah, it's not happening. But I was like, you know what? With Robert Kirkman and the success that he's having on The Walking Dead, and the price that these books are going for, man, I think they're gonna do something with it. And sure enough, he's got an animation coming out for Invincible. And I was kind of surprised that he went the animation route, but I'm thinking he's trying to see if these do well. This could be another one of those, what is it, boys on Netflix or Amazon. Anyway, this could be in that vein, man. Like I said, I wasn't able to get that number one, but I did the research and I thought these were a nice alternative. This is Invincible number one. This is the Larry's Wonderful World of Comics limited edition. And like I said, back when I was specking on these and was looking at these, it just it checked off all the boxes, man. It came out right around the same time as the first print did. And what I really liked about it was that they were limited. This is limited to 1,000. I was looking at these before the second prints. Before the second prints got hot, now everybody's looking at scarcity. I was thinking about that a while ago, and I was like, you know what? This has an opportunity to increase in value. And I was getting these. I was buying 9/8, man. Buying these for little or nothing, under 100, easy, easy. And right now, I've been kind of watching to see what's going on. And right now, people are asking in True Plus are asking 200 plus. I'm not saying they're getting it, but that's what they're asking. The highest I've seen somebody ask was like 500 and something for this. I'm like, for 980 of this. And I'm like, really? Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens with that animation. We'll see where this goes. But this might be one where this is still affordable, man. And like I said, if you priced out of that other one, this has a lot of potential. A lot of potential. And like I said, I got in. I've got a couple of these under 100, and I even got this. I got a CGC 9.8 signature series. This was a little bit more than 100, of course, but like I said, man, I thought these were a great pickup, and I still think they're a great pickup. So collect what you want. 666 is just trying to show you what he's into. So hey, man, this has been a long one. I appreciate you guys. If you managed to hang on to the end, right on. As always, man, if you found this stuff of value, like, subscribe, go check out my older videos, man. Got a lot of great content in there. And until next time, this is your boy 666. I'm out.